If you've watched my channel, you probably know that we do a little bit of fabricating on our 2003 Sequoia that we're outfitting for overlanding. And part of that fabricating side of things is using tools like this. And so in this video, we're going to show why this plasma cutter has just been amazing and why you should get one for yourself if you are shopping for a plasma cutter. So stay tuned and we'll get into it. All right, so as you've seen in some of my other videos, I've used this plasma cutter to cut through some really thick steel, and I have been blown away by how awesome this machine is. Granted, I've only had it for 6 months now, but I've used this probably 5 or 6 times, and it has just done amazing. So I want to show you what I appreciate about this awesome machine. First of all, it is so compact and light. It's like a lunchbox. Probably only weighs, I don't know, 20 pounds, maybe less. So the size of this is amazing. My little 110 welder is pretty small itself, but it actually fits down there in that little cubby. So the compactness, if that's a word, of this is just fantastic. It does come with a pressure regulator. I have one on my compressor, so I made the mistake of just opting to use my compressor, which is in like a little room to keep the noise away. But I would recommend installing this, and that way at the unit you're only supposed to have like 70 or 80 psi. So at the back of this unit you can just adjust this down to whatever pressure, and you'll never have to change that again. So this comes with the kit. Again, I cannot emphasize how blown away I am that this is as cheap as it is. Like, you can cut through 1/4-inch steel with a $130 machine. This is a great design because some of the cheaper welders at like Harbor Freight, they don't have this brass braided line that goes, or copper, whatever it is, that goes to both posts. So that makes sure that you get a really good ground. The other thing I bought, or I've used one of my buddy's plasma cutters, and his has like this thing that keeps it off of the metal. And I've found that this one, you can literally just take it, put it on the metal, and for one, you could take like a 1/4-inch piece of steel, hold it right here, and pull the trigger, and within a second it'll blow through. You can make a huge hole, so you don't have to go through a bunch of drill bits cutting through steel anymore, which is amazing. But you can hold it on the steel, just drag it, and it cuts really well. One thing that I've found is helpful, you can use a straight edge or something straight to guide this so you have a really nice straight cut. It has a little safety feature here, and then the air will blow even once it's off to cool the tip. It has a swivel here also, which makes this very easy to maneuver around when you're cutting stuff. The leads have plenty of length. It comes with the hose and the fitting to hook it up to your compressor, and obviously the 110 outlet. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you my take on this machine. Like I said, you've seen me use this if you've followed the channel for a bit. But it's just such a great tool, and I want to share that with you guys. So if you're doing stuff in the garage, you know, you do a little bit of welding, a little bit of fabrication like myself, I highly recommend this awesome tool. I also want to do a video on my 110 MIG welder. I just built my custom front bumper for the Sequoia with that 110 welder, and all of it is 3/16 inch steel, and it welded it like it was no problem. So I want to do a review for that, just in case you guys are thinking of purchasing a welder as well. Those, you know, are a little bit more costly, but this for $130 is just like, I don't know why anyone wouldn't do that if they've got a little bit of extra cash, because it has saved me so much time. Like, if I was to try and cut those pieces of metal that I did with a grinder, it would have taken me forever. And the holes, I cut 2 1/2 inch holes in my bumper, and that would have taken me, you know, several drill bits going from a smaller drill bit all the way up to 1/2 inch, and this kept me from having to do that. So it's saved so much time. I'll make sure and leave a link to this product in the video description, so feel free to check it out and pick up one of these Hero Cuts on Amazon for 130 smackaroos. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.